My beloved child, stop everything. This is not a coincidence. This is your moment. Heaven has orchestrated this encounter because I have something to say that will shift your life. I know what you've been carrying. The weight, the worry, the wondering if you'll ever see the light break through. You've whispered in the dark, "God, do you see me?" And I say to you now, I see you. I've seen every tear, every silent battle, every night you wanted to give up but kept going. You didn't endure by accident. You endured because I was strengthening you for what's coming next. You're the only one who could walk this path. You're the only one who could carry this assignment. You are the only one who could do this. You've looked at your circumstances and thought anyone else would have handled this better. But no one else was meant to. I designed this journey with you in mind. The battles you've fought, the lessons you've learned, the resilience you've built, they're all part of your preparation. You see, I don't waste pain. Every hardship has purpose. Every delay has design. Every struggle has shaped you into the warrior you are. The enemy tried to convince you that you were broken, but I was building you. You thought you were being buried, but you were being planted. And now it's time for you to rise. Don't scroll past this. Don't tune this out. This is your confirmation. You've been asking for a sign, and this is it. I am telling you that you're entering a season of breakthrough, healing, and financial freedom. But it won't come from striving. It will come from trusting. Stop everything and listen. Obedience is the key that unlocks every closed door. You've been trying to force things to work in your own strength, but I'm calling you to surrender. When you release control, I release power. When you trust my timing, I release miracles. You've been waiting for change, but change is waiting for your obedience. You are stronger than you realize. Every obstacle that tried to break you only revealed what I placed inside you. The reason it's been hard is because the calling on your life is heavy. The reason it's taken time is because I'm not just blessing you, I'm building you. You've been through storms that others couldn't survive, yet you're still standing. That's not luck, it's grace. My grace. You've been refined in fire, but you've come out as gold. You've faced rejection, but it didn't destroy you because you were never meant to be accepted by everyone. You were chosen by me. I know you've been tired. I know it's felt like the battle would never end. But I need you to hear this clearly. You are closer than you think. The breakthrough you've been praying for isn't far off. It's unfolding right now. The healing you've cried out for is in motion. The financial shift you've hoped for is being prepared. You've thought you were stuck, but you've actually been being positioned. I've been aligning people, opportunities, and divine timing for your good. Don't give up now. You're on the edge of the very thing you've been believing for. Comment 777 if you feel this truth in your heart, because this moment is activating something in the spirit realm. When you respond in faith, you align with heaven's movement. You've been through enough disappointment to know that only I can bring real change. And I will. But you must stay faithful. Stay consistent. Stay in prayer. The enemy will try to distract you, to make you doubt, to whisper that nothing is happening. But the enemy is afraid of your perseverance, because he knows that a believer who refuses to quit is unstoppable. You're not forgotten. You're not overlooked. You're not disqualified. I chose you for this assignment, knowing every mistake you would make, every fear you would face, every moment you would question yourself. I still said yes to you, because I knew what I placed inside you. I knew the fire in your spirit, the compassion in your heart, the strength in your soul. You've doubted yourself, but I haven't doubted you for a single moment. I made you for this, and I'm not finished with you yet. Stop everything and listen. Obedience is not always easy, but it's always worth it. You've asked me to open doors, and I'm saying to you now, walk through the ones I've already opened. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Step out in faith. I didn't call you to comfort, I called you to courage. I didn't choose you because you were the most qualified. I chose you because you were willing. And your willingness moves heaven. Every time you chose to forgive when it hurt, every time you gave when you had little, every time you prayed when you didn't feel like it, I saw it all. Those moments built your foundation. And now I'm about to honor your faithfulness in ways you couldn't imagine. You've been asking, God, why does it feel like everything is against me? And I say to you, because the enemy fears what's inside you. He's been trying to stop you before you step into your promise, but he cannot block what I've ordained. The delays you faced were not denials. They were divine redirections. I was steering you away from traps, guiding you toward purpose. And now I'm making what once seemed impossible, possible. Doors that were closed are swinging wide. Opportunities that were hidden are being revealed. The financial freedom you've prayed for is being released. But remember, it all begins with faith and obedience. You've asked for breakthrough, but breakthrough begins in the heart. I'm calling you to release bitterness, to forgive, to trust again. You cannot carry old wounds into a new season. The pain you've experienced wasn't to destroy you. It was to develop you. You learned strength through struggle, patience through delay, and faith through pain. Those lessons will carry you into this next chapter. Stop questioning whether you're ready. You are. I've equipped you for this. You are the only one who can fulfill this calling because I built it for you. If this is resonating, hit that like button right now. Not because the algorithm matters, but because it's your act of faith, your public declaration that you receive this word. You've been hiding your light for too long. You've been shrinking to make others comfortable. But I'm telling you to rise. Your obedience will inspire others. Your faith will lead them. You are a testimony in motion, a living miracle unfolding. Don't minimize what I'm doing in you. You're stepping into a divine assignment that will impact generations. The world needs what I placed inside you. You're not ordinary. You are chosen. Stop everything and breathe. I know you've been feeling pressure, the weight of responsibility, the fear of failure, the worry about what's next. It's been heavy. But I'm lifting that off of you now. You are never meant to carry it alone. I'm your provider, your protector, your peace. You've tried to do it all on your own, but now I'm asking you to rest in me. Let me lead. Let me fight for you. Let me guide your next step. You don't need to see the whole picture to trust my plan. Every time you took a leap of faith and it didn't make sense, I was there. Every time you thought you lost, I was positioning you for something greater. You are walking into a season where obedience will unlock overflow, financial breakthrough, healing, restoration. They will follow your yes. You've asked for miracles, and I've been asking for trust. When your heart aligns with my will, heaven moves on your behalf. Stop everything and remember this. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for surrender. Lay down the burden of trying to control what only I can fix. When you surrender, you make room for miracles. The moment you let go of fear, faith takes over, and faith moves mountains. Comment 777 if you're ready to release control and let me lead, because this is your act of surrender. I see your faith. I honor your obedience. You are not just surviving, you're becoming. You're becoming stronger, wiser, more powerful in spirit. The fire you've walked through didn't consume you, it refined you. And now your light will shine brighter than ever before. You're stepping into a season of victory, not because everything is perfect, but because you've learned how to trust me in the imperfect. You've been through loss. You've faced betrayal. You've experienced disappointment. But none of it disqualified you. In fact, it qualified you, because you've learned what others haven't. That pain can be holy when you place it in my hands. I turn heartbreak into healing, confusion into clarity, weakness into wisdom. Nothing you've endured has been wasted. Every tear has watered your destiny. Every trial has built your testimony. Every setback has set you up for the comeback I've prepared. You are walking into divine recompense, the season where what was stolen is returned, multiplied and redeemed. Stop everything, because I'm speaking directly to your spirit now. The reason you felt pressure lately is because you're on the verge of promotion. You've been tested in hidden places, but I'm about to reward you in public. The same people who doubted you will witness what I'm about to do through you. But don't seek revenge, seek purpose. Don't chase validation, chase obedience. I'm elevating you, but not to prove others wrong, to prove me right. I've chosen you for this. I've prepared you for this. You are the only one who could do this. You've prayed for open doors, and I've opened them. Now walk through. Stop second-guessing yourself. Stop letting fear dictate your steps. Fear is loud, but my voice is louder. Listen to me, not to doubt. Every time you obey despite fear, you defeat the enemy's plan. Every time you step forward in faith, you release my power into your situation. You've been asking for signs, but faith is the sign. Believe that I will do what I said I would do, and you will see it manifest. Your breakthrough is not coming. It's already happening. You're stepping into a divine shift, a season where your obedience will bring acceleration. The things that took years will now take months. The delays are over. The resistance is breaking. The blessings are flowing. But stay humble. Stay aligned. Stay connected to me. Don't let success pull you from surrender. The more I bless you, the closer I need you to stay. Because your purpose is bigger than possessions. It's about transformation. You're not just being blessed, you're being built to bless others. Your life will become a light that leads people to hope. If this is speaking to your soul, subscribe right now and join this family of faith. We're not just viewers, we're believers, standing together for divine breakthrough. You are part of something bigger than you know. Heaven is moving through this moment. Angels are surrounding you. Doors are opening. Chains are breaking. And it all begins with your yes. You've been faithful in the dark. You've trusted when it didn't make sense. You've kept walking when you couldn't see the road ahead. And now you're about to see the fruit of that faith. The seeds you planted in tears are about to bloom in joy. The prayers you whispered in pain are about to be answered in power. You've waited long enough. It's time. You are not behind. You are right on schedule. My timing is perfect, and this is your appointed moment. Stop everything and listen. This is not just encouragement. This is prophecy. You are the only one who could walk through what you've faced and still stand with faith. Others might have broken under that weight, but you endured. You've proven your strength, and now I'm about to display my glory through you. The storms that once terrified you will become the testimony that inspires others. You will lead people out of darkness because you know what it feels like to find light again. This is your purpose, to turn your pain into power, your struggle into story, your faith into fire. Comment 777. If you receive this word, because faith without response is incomplete, heaven is watching your agreement. You're not hearing this by chance. You were led here for confirmation. You are the only one who could do this, not because of your perfection, but because of your perseverance. I chose you because you don't quit, and now I'm about to reward every moment you refuse to give up. You've been standing in the middle of transition, caught between what was and what will be. You felt the pull to move forward, but fear has whispered, "What if you fail again?" Hear me clearly, my child. You will not fail, because this time you're not fighting alone. I'm walking beside you, I'm going before you, and I'm surrounding you. The reason the last season felt so heavy is because I was pruning what couldn't go with you. The friendships that faded, the plans that collapsed, the doors that closed, they weren't losses. They were protection. You thought you were being rejected, but I was redirecting. You thought you were losing, but I was saving you from lesser things. You were never abandoned. You were being prepared for the extraordinary. You've carried doubt like a shadow, thinking maybe you misheard me, maybe you missed your chance. But I never make mistakes in timing. Every delay served your destiny. Every pause preserved your peace. Every no protected your yes. You needed time to grow into the person who could handle the promise. I couldn't give it to you too soon because blessings without maturity become burdens. But now, you've grown, you've proven faithful, you've trusted through confusion, and now the release begins. The things that didn't make sense are about to make perfect sense. The pieces are aligning, the story is coming together. What once felt random will reveal its divine rhythm. Stop everything and listen, because I'm rebuilding what was broken, I'm restoring what was lost. The enemy thought he destroyed your foundation, but I'm laying a stronger one. You've seen people walk away, but I'm bringing divine connections. People who will love you without condition, who will help you carry the vision, who will pray for you when you can't find the words. I'm surrounding you with kingdom builders, not dream stealers. The loneliness you felt was the space I created for new alignment. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. You can't build a new structure on an old foundation. So I cleared the ground, and now I'm constructing something greater. You've been trying to understand why some seasons demanded silence. You prayed, but I was quiet. You asked, but I didn't respond. But my silence was not my absence. I was working behind the scenes, shifting things you couldn't see. Sometimes I hide my hand to strengthen your faith. If you could see every move, you wouldn't need to trust. But trust builds intimacy, and I desire your heart more than your certainty. You've learned to walk by faith, not by sight, and that's why the next chapter will be filled with miracles. Because faith opens what logic locks, and you've proven faithful when nothing made sense. Comment 777 if you receive this truth, because heaven moves when your spirit agrees. You've been through tests, but now you're entering testimony. You faced pressure, but now you'll experience promotion. I'm turning your endurance into elevation. I'm turning your pain into purpose. I'm turning your process into promise. You are not behind schedule. You are perfectly aligned. Every tear you shed watered the soil of your future. Every sleepless night became a seed for breakthrough. Every moment you stayed faithful marked you for favor. And now the harvest begins. You're stepping into a season where doors open effortlessly, where provision flows abundantly, where peace surpasses understanding. You've wondered why I kept you hidden, why others seemed to rise while you stayed unseen. But I hide treasures until the appointed time. I cover those I'm cultivating. Visibility before readiness leads to destruction. I was shaping your heart while the world was silent. You thought no one saw your effort, your prayers, your consistency, but heaven saw. Angels took record, and now I'm about to reveal what I've been building in private. The same ones who overlooked you will soon see what I placed within you. But stay humble, my child. The platform I give you is not for pride, it's for purpose. You will shine, but only to reflect my light. Stop everything, because this next move requires your full attention. Distractions are the enemy of destiny. I'm calling you to focus. Your mind, your spirit, your energy. The enemy wants to scatter your strength to keep you busy, but not effective. But I'm refining your focus. I'm teaching you to discern what deserves your attention. Not every opportunity is divine. Not every voice deserves a response. Silence can be warfare. Stillness can be strength. When you stop chasing what isn't yours, what belongs to you will find you. Peace is your compass. Follow it. If it costs your peace, it's not from me. You've been praying for clarity, and I'm giving it now. The confusion you've battled is lifting. The fog is clearing. You'll know what to do, where to go, who to trust. I'm giving you discernment sharper than ever before. You'll sense the difference between delay and denial, between distraction and direction. You won't have to force doors open anymore. They'll swing at the sound of your obedience. Because when you walk in alignment, everything aligns around you. You'll see provision appear where there was lack, favor where there was resistance, breakthrough where there was blockage. You won't have to chase blessings. They'll chase you. If this speaks to your spirit, hit that like button right now. Not for vanity, but as your act of agreement. Each click declares, I believe, I receive, I'm ready. You're not just a listener. You're a participant in what heaven is doing, and I'm moving swiftly. I'm accelerating promises that felt delayed. You'll look back and say, it happened so fast. That's the power of divine timing. When preparation meets purpose, speed follows. But stay rooted, my child. Acceleration without grounding leads to collapse. Keep your heart anchored in gratitude, your words aligned with faith, and your steps guided by my voice. Your humility will sustain what your faith activates. You've been wrestling with identity, asking, who am I really? Let me remind you, you are not your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are not what others said about you. You are my masterpiece, handcrafted, heaven-breathed, purpose-filled. I shaped you with intention. Every strength, every weakness, every quirk, it all serves my design. Stop comparing yourself. Comparison kills calling. I made you different on purpose because your mission is unique. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand out. You carry something this world has never seen before, and that's why the enemy fought you so hard, because he fears your potential. You've survived storms that were meant to sink you. You've endured battles meant to break you. And yet here you are, still believing, still standing, still moving forward. That's victory. Don't underestimate the power of survival. The fact that you're still here is proof that I'm not done. You are the evidence of my grace. Every breath you take declares, God is not finished with me yet. And I'm not. I'm about to restore everything you thought was lost. The years the locusts ate, the time you thought was wasted, the energy you poured into the wrong places. I'm redeeming it all. Nothing you've been through will be wasted. Every ounce of pain will pay off in purpose. Stop everything and let this sink in. I've been working in the background. While you were doubting, I was designing. While you were crying, I was constructing. While you were questioning, I was qualifying you. The next thing I do will make sense of everything that didn't. You'll understand why certain doors stayed closed, why certain people left, why certain seasons felt endless. You'll realize it was all necessary. Because had I given you what you wanted too soon, it would have crushed you. But now, you're ready to carry the weight of the blessing. You're not who you were when the journey started. You've grown, you've matured, you've become. Comment 757. If you're ready to walk into your next season without fear, because heaven is aligning in your favor. You're not stepping into uncertainty. You're stepping into destiny. You've prayed for signs, and this is your confirmation. You're on the right path. The obstacles you face now are not barriers. They're indicators that breakthrough is near. The pressure you feel is proof of proximity. Diamonds form under pressure, and you, my child, are becoming one. You've been refined through resistance, but what's emerging is brilliance. You've wondered if it's too late. You've told yourself, I missed my moment. But hear me. I am the Redeemer of time. I can restore in 1 year what was lost in 10. I can turn one opportunity into a lifetime of impact. My timing isn't delayed, it's deliberate. I've been arranging the stage, preparing the audience, aligning the resources. When I move, everything falls into place instantly. You won't have to strive, chase, or force. What's yours will recognize you. What's meant for you will fit effortlessly. This is not the season of struggle. It's the season of synchronization. My will, your obedience, heaven's timing, all meeting right here, right now. Stop everything, because I'm calling you higher. You've mastered survival, but now I'm teaching you to thrive. You've learned endurance. Now you'll experience expansion. You've fought through valleys. Now you'll stand on mountains. But remember, elevation brings exposure. The higher you go, the more the wind blows. Guard your peace. Protect your focus. Stay grounded in my word. Don't let applause distract you from assignment. What I'm giving you is not temporary. It's eternal. You're not chasing success, you're carrying significance. The work you'll do will echo beyond this lifetime. You're part of a divine legacy. If this message is stirring something inside you, subscribe right now. Be part of this move of faith. You're not meant to walk this journey alone. There's strength in unity, power in agreement, and miracles in community. When two or more gather in my name, I move. You've been isolated for too long, but now I'm surrounding you with like-minded believers who will lift you, not drain you. This family will remind you who you are when you forget. You're not just watching, you're becoming part of a movement. Heaven is building through you. You've asked for provision, and I'm sending it. Unexpected checks, divine partnerships, promotions you didn't apply for, all are aligning. But don't chase money, chase mission. Provision follows purpose. As you pursue what I've called you to do, resources will flow effortlessly. I'm not limited by your economy. I'm not bound by inflation or markets. I own it all, and I will supply all your needs according to my riches in glory. This is your financial freedom season. But freedom isn't just about wealth. It's about wisdom. I'm teaching you stewardship, discipline, and generosity. You will not only receive blessings, you'll become one. Stop everything and listen, because this is vital. I'm healing you, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. The wounds you buried are surfacing because I'm ready to close them for good. The memories that haunt you, the guilt that lingers, the shame that whispers, it ends now. You've carried pain that wasn't yours to bear. Release it. Forgive yourself. I already have. You're not defined by your past. You're refined by it. What once broke you will now build you. You'll look at your scars and see stories of survival, not reminders of suffering. I'm making all things new. Your heart, your mind, your spirit. Comment 773. If you feel my presence right now, because healing is flowing as you read. This isn't imagination, it's impartation. My peace is settling over you. My love is wrapping around you. My spirit is filling the empty spaces you thought would never heal. You're not broken, you're being reborn. You're stepping into wholeness. And when you walk in wholeness, everything around you begins to heal too. Your family, your relationships, your finances, they'll all begin to reflect the healing happening within you. You've been asking for purpose, wondering why you're here. Let me remind you, you're not an accident. You were chosen for this generation, this moment, this mission. You carry light for dark places. You carry wisdom forged in warfare. You carry authority that comes from endurance. You've been through too much to be ordinary. You're a vessel of victory. And I'm sending you into spaces where your voice will break chains. Your story will restore hope. Your faith will inspire freedom. You are the answer to someone's prayer. You are the proof that miracles exist. You are my hands, my heart, my hope on earth. Stop everything because you need to know this. Your obedience is rewriting history. Generational curses are breaking because you chose faith. Cycles of fear are ending because you chose courage. Patterns of poverty are collapsing because you chose trust. You are the pivot point for your family's future. The blessings I'm releasing through you will outlive you. Children you haven't met will walk in freedom because you decided to believe. You are building legacy through obedience. The weight you've carried is holy. It's the weight of destiny. If this word feels alive in your heart, hit that like button right now, because this agreement is faith in motion. Every act of faith creates movement in heaven. You're not just hearing encouragement. You're stepping into transformation. I'm not just speaking to you, I'm activating you. You've spent seasons learning. Now you'll spend seasons leading. You've been in preparation. Now you'll walk in manifestation. The waiting is over. The time is now. You are ready. You are chosen. You are the only one who could do this. You've been walking through a season that tested everything, your patience, your hope, your faith. It felt like wave after wave kept hitting before you could catch your breath. But what you didn't see was what I was building beneath the surface. Pressure produces power. I was stretching your faith, deepening your roots, preparing you for heights that require stability. You can't carry glory on shallow ground, so I let the storms come to strengthen your foundation. The pain was never punishment, it was preparation. What tried to break you has become your training. You've learned endurance, and now you're ready for elevation. You've been misunderstood. People questioned your choices, mocked your faith, and called your patience foolish. They couldn't see what I showed you. They didn't hear what I whispered to your heart. They saw delay, but I saw destiny unfolding. Don't defend yourself. I will vindicate you in due time. When I raise you, no one will be able to deny it. Those who laughed will witness. Those who doubted will marvel. But your job isn't to prove them wrong. It's to prove me right. I'm calling you to stay focused on purpose, not opinion. Your validation doesn't come from people. It comes from my promise. Stop everything because this next part matters. I'm restoring your confidence. Somewhere along the way, you started doubting your own ability to hear me, to lead, to succeed. You began shrinking to fit environments that were too small for you. But I didn't design you to blend in. I anointed you to break out. You carry a voice meant to shift atmospheres. You carry ideas meant to change lives. You carry authority that commands light to enter dark spaces. Rise up, my child. Stand tall again. You've been walking with your head low, but I'm lifting your gaze. You're not defeated. You're divine design in motion. You've looked around and thought others were further ahead. But I measure growth differently. Some bloom early, others are rooted deep before they rise. You are the latter. You've been growing underground, unseen but unstoppable. When you finally emerge, it won't be small. It will be sudden, supernatural, and undeniable. You've been planted, not buried. The difference is destiny. Seeds don't die in the dark. They develop. And you, my child, are ready to bloom in places where others thought nothing could grow. Don't rush the process. Bloom with intention, not comparison. Comment 777 if you feel this awakening stirring in your soul. That's not emotion, it's revelation. I'm reminding you of who you are and what you carry. You are my chosen vessel, crafted for impact. You've wondered why the attacks were so intense. It's because the anointing on your life is heavy. The enemy doesn't fight what isn't a threat. Every battle you've faced confirmed your importance in my plan. You've survived what should have destroyed you, and now you're rising with power that cannot be contained. You're walking into a new dimension of authority. Speak, and mountains will move. Declare, and chains will break. Pray, and heavens will respond. Stop everything and let this truth settle in. I'm sending you divine instruction. Obedience in this next season will require precision. I'm fine-tuning your hearing so you won't miss my whispers. The opportunities I'm about to place before you will require discernment, not impulse. Don't rush decisions. Pray, pause, and then proceed. Every yes must align with purpose. Every no must protect peace. I'm aligning your steps with destiny so tightly that even detours will lead to destiny. Nothing will be wasted. Even the mistakes will turn into miracles. You're walking under divine direction. You've been asking for open doors, but some doors I'm closing for your protection. Not every connection is covenant. Some people are seasonal, others are sent. Learn to release without resentment. When I remove, it's to make room. When I separate, it's to strengthen. You've outgrown places that can no longer hold your capacity. Don't fight to stay where I'm calling you to leave. Transition isn't loss, it's promotion. I'm taking you higher, and everyone can't go with you. Let go gracefully. Honor the past, but don't return to it. Your next chapter can't begin if you keep rereading the last one. If this speaks to your heart, hit that like button right now. Let your faith be public. Let your spirit declare, I'm ready. You're not just watching a video, you're engaging heaven. Every act of agreement releases acceleration. You've waited long enough, and now I'm moving swiftly. Doors that took years to form will open in days. People who once ignored you will seek your wisdom. What once felt impossible will become effortless. But stay grounded in gratitude. Remember who brought you here. The blessing without the blesser leads to emptiness. Keep me at the center, and you'll never lack peace. You've been carrying questions about the future, your career, your home, your relationships. You've wondered if the dreams I gave you are still valid after all the setbacks. Yes, they are. My promises have no expiration date. What I spoke over, you still stands. I haven't changed my mind about you. The vision isn't dead. It's just been incubating. You're about to see dormant dreams awaken. The very ideas you shelved will resurface with fresh power. What once drained you will now fulfill you, because the timing is right. You're stepping into divine synchronization, where effort meets ease and faith meets fruition. Stop everything, because I'm speaking to your faith now. You've believed for others, but struggled to believe for yourself. You've encouraged everyone around you, but felt unseen. But I'm turning the spotlight toward you, not for fame, but for fulfillment. I'm rewarding your quiet faithfulness. I'm blessing you in proportion to your obedience. The same hands that served others will now receive abundance. You've poured out, and I'm pouring back in. Your season of being the helper is becoming your season of harvest. Don't resist it. Receive it. You've earned it through endurance. You've sowed in silence. Now you'll reap in celebration. You've carried guilt for past mistakes, replaying old moments that no longer define you. Let it go. I've already covered it with grace. The blood that redeemed you erased the record against you. You keep rehearsing shame that heaven has forgotten. The only one who brings it up is the accuser, and his voice holds no authority here. You're not who you were. You're who I'm forming you to be. Walk in that freedom. Speak like someone forgiven, love like someone renewed, live like someone chosen. I'm not calling the perfect, I'm perfecting the called. And you, my child, are undeniably called. Comment 7/7 if you're ready to walk in freedom, because this is your turning point. You're not a prisoner of your past, you're a pioneer of your purpose. You're blazing trails no one in your family has walked. You're breaking cycles that bound generations. You're rewriting what legacy looks like. The courage it takes to keep going has heaven's attention. Every time you chose faith over fear, you built a bridge for others to cross. You're not walking for yourself alone. You're walking for those who will follow. Your obedience is setting captives free. Your resilience is reshaping bloodlines. Your story is shifting destinies. Stop everything, because I'm opening your eyes to see what you couldn't before. The delays weren't setbacks. They were strategies. The pain wasn't punishment. It was positioning. You've been moving through divine choreography, every step guided by unseen hands. You thought you stumbled, but I was directing your pace. I allowed closed doors to save you from counterfeit blessings. I delayed certain prayers to prepare your capacity. I know what you can carry. I know what you're capable of. And now, I'm entrusting you with more responsibility, more revelation, more influence. But with increase comes integrity. Guard your heart, for everything flows from it. You've been tired, weary, stretched thin by the weight of waiting, but this is the moment where fatigue turns into fulfillment. I'm breathing new strength into you. The exhaustion that's clouded your vision is lifting. You will dream again. You will create again. You will laugh again. My joy is returning to you, not the temporary kind that fades, but the deep, anchored joy that sustains. The kind that keeps you steady when storms come. The kind that reminds you you're never alone. This joy will fuel your faith for what's next. You're not running on empty anymore. You're running on overflow. If this fills your spirit, subscribe, and stay connected, because faith grows in community. You're not meant to carry destiny in isolation. Every word you hear, every truth you believe, is awakening something divine within you. I'm placing people in your path who will walk with you, encourage you, and help you see beyond fear. Together, you'll accomplish what one could never do alone. Unity amplifies impact, and I'm calling you to lead by example, to show the world what faith looks like in motion. You've been questioning why certain prayers seemed unanswered, but silence doesn't mean no. It means not yet. I was aligning details you couldn't see. If I gave you what you asked too soon, it would have fallen apart. You needed the strength to sustain the blessing, and now that strength is here. You've been trained in trust, and that training has unlocked access. I'm not just giving you what you prayed for, I'm giving you more than you imagined. The blessing will come pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You will testify, only God could have done this. Stop everything because I'm revealing your next assignment. The influence I'm giving you isn't random, it's responsibility. You'll speak words that shift atmospheres, release hope, and ignite faith. Don't fear your own voice. I'm in it. Don't minimize your message. I anointed it. What you say carries weight because it's rooted in truth. I'm giving you a platform not for fame, but for purpose. Use it wisely. Use it boldly. Use it to heal. Every time you share your story, you're setting someone else free. Every time you speak, you're releasing light into dark places. This is your calling, to bring heaven to earth through your obedience. You've been through the fire, but the fire didn't destroy you. It revealed you. It burned away what was false and left only what was real. You're walking out of the flames refined, radiant, unstoppable. The same heat that hurt you has hardened your resolve. You've learned resilience, wisdom, compassion. You've learned to see pain, not as punishment, but as power. What once wounded you has become your weapon. The enemy has no hold on someone who's found purpose in pain. You're not afraid of the fire anymore. You understand it now. You've walked through it and come out pure. Comment 777 if you feel this truth burning in your soul. You're not just a survivor, you're a rebuilder. You're reconstructing what others destroyed. You're creating beauty where ashes once lay. You're stepping into divine authority, the kind that doesn't shout but shifts. You don't need to prove your power, your peace proves it for you. You carry quiet strength that intimidates darkness. You've been through too much to go back now. The next chapter won't be defined by struggle, it will be defined by stability. You're about to experience peace that won't make sense to others, but will make perfect sense to your spirit. Stop everything and breathe this in. This is your moment of alignment. Heaven is leaning toward you. Favor is surrounding you. Angels are standing guard over your destiny. You've made it through what many wouldn't survive, and I'm rewarding that perseverance. You're walking into answered prayers, divine appointments, and holy surprises. You won't have to chase what's next. It's already chasing you. This is the hour of fulfillment. Stay faithful, stay expectant, stay ready, because everything is about to shift in your favor. You've been standing on the edge of something greater, sensing that something inside you was shifting but not knowing how to explain it. That's because I've been awakening dormant parts of your spirit. I've been stirring gifts you forgot you had, reigniting dreams you buried under disappointment. You've asked, God, why does it feel like everything familiar is fading? Because I'm calling you into new territory. The season you're stepping into requires a different version of you, the one I've been quietly shaping in the shadows. You're not being pushed out, you're being called up. The unfamiliar ground you're about to walk on is holy. Don't fear it. Step boldly. Every step you take is guided by my hand. You've been watching others receive what they prayed for while you're still waiting, wondering if I passed you by. But I never forget a promise. I'm just meticulous with timing. What you've been waiting on is too significant to arrive unfinished. The blessing isn't delayed, it's being perfected. And when it arrives, it will come without sorrow attached. You won't have to beg, chase, or compromise. What's from me flows freely. You won't have to prove you deserve it. I already decided you do. You've sown in obedience, and now it's time to reap in abundance. Don't compare harvests. Yours is still growing underground, and when it breaks the surface, it will overwhelm you with its beauty. Stop everything and listen. You've been trying to figure out why certain doors stayed closed even after you prayed with all your heart. It's because I saw what you couldn't. Not every open door leads to destiny. Some lead to distraction. Some lead to destruction. I closed what would have crushed you. I withheld what would have weakened you. My no was not rejection, it was redirection. I'm not just protecting your future, I'm preserving your purpose. Every time you thought you were being denied, I was actually delivering you. And soon you'll thank me for what didn't work out because it made room for what will. You've been asking for a miracle, and you think it will come through something dramatic, but sometimes the miracle is the quiet shift inside you, the peace that replaces panic, the faith that returns after fear, the joy that rises from ashes. Don't overlook small beginnings. Miracles rarely start loud. They begin as whispers of change, as glimpses of grace. What you're feeling now, the hope flickering in your chest, that's the start of something divine. Nurture it, protect it. Speak life over it. Every word you speak shapes your world. Choose faith-filled language, even when reality seems harsh. Your words have power because they align with mine. Declare what you believe, not what you see. Comment 777. If you feel this hope stirring within you, because this is more than emotion, it's activation. You've been dormant for too long, but this is your awakening. The same spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives within you. That means resurrection power flows through your veins. What feels dead in your life isn't finished. It's waiting for your faith to speak. Your finances, your dreams, your health, your peace, they're all listening for your voice. Speak restoration, speak increase, speak healing, and watch life respond. Heaven honors bold faith. When you declare, you participate in creation. You've been asking, God, what do you want from me? And I say, I want your heart. Not your perfection, not your performance, not your pretending, just your heart. I want the real you, the one that's tired but still trying, the one that's doubted but still praying, the one that's been broken but still believes. You think I only want your strength, but I also want your struggle. I can only heal what you hand me. I can only restore what you release. Stop carrying burdens I've already lifted. You don't need to impress me. You just need to invite me. I'm not waiting for you to get it all together. I'm waiting for you to surrender. Stop everything, because I'm about to answer prayers you forgot you prayed. You thought I didn't hear, but I recorded every word. I've been aligning answers while you've been learning patience. Some blessings take time because they involve more people than just you. I've been working in hearts, shifting circumstances, preparing everything so that when it happens flawlessly. You won't have to force it. It will fit. You won't have to manipulate. It will manifest. My timing isn't random. It's revelation in motion. You'll look back and see how every delay was divine precision. You've wondered why certain relationships became distant. The truth is, not everyone was meant to go where you're going. Some connections were only meant for a chapter, not the whole story. I remove who can't handle your next level because I love you too much to let loyalty destroy destiny. Stop chasing what I've released. When I subtract, it's always for addition. The people I'm bringing next will match your growth, not your history. They won't drain you, they'll develop you. They won't compete with your calling, they'll complement it. You're stepping into divine alignment, where every person in your life will serve a purpose. If this speaks to your soul, hit that like button now. This isn't about numbers. It's about agreement. Faith moves fastest when it's united. You've been isolated for long. Enough. I'm connecting you to the right voices, the right mentors, the right opportunities. I'm surrounding you with those who will see what I see in you. You won't have to explain your vision. They'll understand it instinctively. The support you lacked before is on the way, and it's coming in abundance. You'll realize that what felt like loneliness was preparation for partnership. You were never forgotten. You were being reserved for the right time. You've been struggling to forgive, thinking that releasing someone means excusing what they did. But forgiveness doesn't free them. It frees you. Bitterness builds barriers that block blessing. When you forgive, you unlock favor. You've held pain close because it felt like protection, but it's actually poison. Release it. Let me handle justice. Let me right the wrongs. You don't need revenge. You need release. Forgiveness doesn't make you weak. It proves your strength. It says, I'm too focused on my future to be chained to my past. I'll vindicate you in ways that silence every accusation. You just keep walking in grace. Stop everything, because I'm about to redeem time. You've mourned wasted years, relationships, opportunities, decisions you wish you could redo. But nothing is wasted in my hands. I'm the God who restores what was lost, who multiplies what was broken. I'm taking the fragments of your past and turning them into a masterpiece. Every misstep becomes material for miracle. Every failure becomes fuel for purpose. You think you're behind, but you're exactly where you need to be. I accelerate what's mine. What took others decades, I can do for you in a day. Don't look back with regret. Look forward with readiness. You've been waiting for clarity about your next move, but clarity follows obedience. You want me to show you the whole map, but I only give directions one step at a time. Faith doesn't need full vision, it needs full trust. Take the next right step. Don't wait until you understand. Act until you believe. When I said, you're the only one who could do this, I meant it. There are assignments waiting on your yes. There are people who will only find healing through your obedience. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just move, and I'll make the way. When your feet hit the path, my favor hits your life. Comment 777 if you're ready to step into obedience, because heaven moves when you do. Miracles follow motion. I can only bless what you're willing to begin. You've dreamed enough. It's time to do. You've prayed long enough. It's time to act. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for participation. I've equipped you with everything you need. The ideas, the skills, the creativity. They're already within you. Stop underestimating yourself. The same spirit that inspired creation inspires you. You don't need external approval when you have divine authorization. I've already called you qualified. You've faced rejection and let it define you, but I'm rewriting that story. Every no you received was protection in disguise. The opportunities that slipped away were never yours to begin with. You haven't been overlooked. You've been hidden on purpose. I've kept you out of sight until the right moment, because visibility too soon can sabotage purpose. Now, I'm revealing you at the right time, to the right audience, for the right reason. You won't have to chase exposure. I'm giving you impact. When I elevate, it's undeniable. When I open doors, no one can shut them. You're not rising by luck. You're rising by design. Stop everything because you're about to witness multiplication. What you thought was small will expand rapidly. What began as an idea will become an influence. You've been faithful with little, and now I'm trusting you with much. The business you've dreamed of, the ministry you've envisioned, the work you've planned, it's time. The seeds you planted are about to produce harvest. You're walking into a season where effort meets overflow. But remember, prosperity without purpose is emptiness. Keep me at the center of your success, and I'll sustain what I give. You won't just grow, you'll glow with my glory. You've been weary from waiting for signs, but the signs are all around you. The peace you feel when you pray, that's a sign. The confirmation that keeps appearing through numbers, through words, through songs, that's a sign. I'm not hiding, I'm highlighting. Open your eyes. My fingerprints are everywhere. I've been guiding you through intuition, through timing, through whispers. Trust the nudges. They're divine signals. I speak in silence as much as I speak in sound. The more you quiet your mind, the clearer you'll hear my direction. You don't need proof. You need presence. My presence confirms everything. If this word finds your heart, hit that like button right now. It's not a ritual, it's a release. You're agreeing that faith will be your first response, not fear. You've been hesitant, but boldness is your birthright. I didn't create you to hesitate. I created you to move mountains. The world is waiting for what you carry. Every time you delay, destiny waits. Don't wait for perfect conditions. They'll never come. Move with what you have, and I'll multiply it. You bring faith, I'll bring fulfillment. Together, we'll write a story that generations will remember. You've been in the background long enough, but the spotlight of purpose is about to find you. You won't have to announce it. Your results will speak. You won't need to explain yourself. Your fruit will prove it. You're walking into visibility, not for vanity, but for victory. Your testimony will inspire the weary, restore the hopeless, and awaken the lost. You'll be a living example that faith still works, that obedience still wins, that God still moves. The same people who doubted you will one day ask, "How did you do it?" And you'll say, "I didn't. God did." Stop everything and remember this truth. You're the only one who could do this. Not because you're perfect, but because you're prepared. Every scar is a signature of strength. Every delay is a deposit of wisdom. Every loss is a lesson that sharpened your discernment. You've been through the fire and found faith in the flames. You've been through the storm and discovered peace in the wind. You're not who you were. You're who I created you to become. Keep going, keep trusting, keep believing, because what's ahead is greater than anything you've lost. You've been standing at the threshold of change, sensing the energy of something new but unsure how to step forward. That hesitation isn't weakness, it's awareness. You can feel the magnitude of what's coming because your spirit already knows it's sacred. You've been walking through seasons of uncertainty, but I've been anchoring you in faith so you'd be ready for the unknown. This next phase isn't about what you see, it's about what you trust. You won't need every answer before you move. You'll move, and the answers will appear. I'm teaching you to live by revelation, not by routine. You've mastered surviving. Now I'm showing you how to thrive through surrender. You've prayed for transformation, and it's happening, just not in the way you expected. You thought it would begin outside of you, but I'm changing you from within. I'm renewing your mind, healing your emotions, refining your motives. The outer shift you desire will follow the inner one. Don't rush this work. It's sacred. Every moment of waiting is rewriting your perspective. You're learning patience that sustains promise. You're learning peace that doesn't depend on outcomes. The person you're becoming is far greater than the things you're asking for. When transformation completes its work, blessings won't overwhelm you, they'll align with you. Stop everything, because I need your attention here. You've been questioning why I've been silent during some of your hardest moments. But silence isn't abandonment, it's invitation. I was drawing you deeper, teaching you to recognize my presence without sound. My voice isn't always thunder. Sometimes it's a whisper that calms the storm inside you. You've relied on signs, but I'm training you to rely on stillness. The closer you get to me, the less noise you'll need to recognize me. In this stillness, you'll find the answers that endless striving never gave you. My silence was sacred space, shaping your spirit for clarity. You've faced resistance and thought it meant you were off track, but resistance often confirms direction. The pressure you feel isn't opposition, it's preparation. When you move in purpose, friction will always follow. The enemy fears progress, but his attacks only reveal where you're advancing. The warfare around you means something valuable within you is awakening. Don't retreat. Stand firm. Every battle you face is proof that heaven has invested heavily in your life. You're not under attack because you're weak. You're under attack because you're effective, and I will use every battle to strengthen your authority and expand your reach. Comment 777. If you feel your spirit rising again, because faith is being activated in you right now. The season of confusion is ending. The fog is lifting. You're stepping into clarity that comes only after surrender. I'm giving you strategies for success, divine ideas, inspired directions, creative insight that the world can't duplicate. The same anointing that rested on those who built, led, and innovated before you is resting on you now. You'll create systems that sustain generations. You'll build things that outlast your lifetime. You'll make impact that echoes through eternity. You're not just called, you're commissioned. You've looked at your circumstances and thought you lacked resources, but I am your source. The provision is in the path of obedience. When you move where I lead, everything you need will appear along the way. You won't have to beg or borrow, you'll build. I'll give you wisdom to manage, insight to multiply, and discernment to protect what I place in your hands. This is not about chasing money. It's about walking in mastery. I'm positioning you for financial freedom, not through luck, but through alignment. You'll manage wealth without being mastered by it. You'll see overflow as opportunity, not identity. You'll steward abundance with humility. Stop everything and hear this clearly. You've been faithful in seasons that felt fruitless, but no act of obedience ever goes unnoticed. I've kept record of every sacrifice, every seed, every silent act of kindness. I'm a God of perfect memory. You thought no one saw, but heaven took note. You've been building quietly while others broadcast loudly, but I reward consistency more than performance. The foundation you've laid in secret will soon support blessings in public. I'm not just giving you results, I'm giving you roots that can sustain them. This isn't instant success, it's eternal significance. You've asked me to remove your fears, but I'm asking you to face them. Fear loses power when you confront it with truth. You've believed lies about your limits for too long. The enemy has whispered, "You're not enough," and you agreed. But I say, you're more than enough. You're equipped for every assignment, empowered for every challenge, anointed for every obstacle. Fear doesn't flee because it's ignored. It flees because it's replaced with faith. Every time you act in faith, fear diminishes. Step forward, trembling if you must, but step. Courage isn't absence of fear, it's obedience despite it. You've wondered why I keep placing you in uncomfortable situations. It's because growth never happens in ease. I've been stretching your capacity. You prayed for expansion, but expansion requires stretching. I can't increase what you're unwilling to release. You can't step into new space holding on to old structures. I'm asking you to let go of what no longer fits. Old habits, old mindsets, old fears. You're being upgraded spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. This discomfort you feel isn't failure, it's formation. You're evolving into the version of yourself that can carry greater glory. Stop everything because you're entering a new realm of influence. You used to see yourself as someone surviving, but I see you as someone shaping culture. You'll speak words that restore faith in others. You'll lead with humility that heals hearts. You'll walk into rooms where your very presence brings peace. You won't have to force it. Your authenticity will do the work. You are the answer to someone's silent prayer. You've gone through what you did so you could guide others out of it. Your story isn't just personal, it's prophetic. You're becoming a bridge between pain and purpose for others. If this is touching your heart, hit that like button now. It's not about recognition, it's about resonance. You're agreeing with what heaven already knows, that your time is now. You're ready to carry what once crushed you. You're ready to lead where you once followed. You're ready to create where you once only dreamed. You've been through enough to speak with authority, to act with compassion, to live with conviction. Your next level won't require you to fight for attention. It will draw attention through impact. What I'm doing in you will be undeniable. You've been asking for direction, but I'm asking for dedication. You keep looking for new signs when what you need is renewed focus. Don't confuse distraction with divine delay. The enemy can't destroy destiny, but he can disrupt it through distraction. Guard your attention. It's the currency of your calling. What you feed grows, and what you starve fades. Feed your faith, not your fear. Feed your vision, not your worry. Feed your purpose, not your pride. The discipline you develop now will define the legacy you leave later. Focus is your weapon. Use it wisely. Stop everything and remember this. I've been guiding your steps since before you took your first breath. Every detail of your journey is intentional. Even the parts you wish you could erase are part of the story I'm redeeming. You've called them mistakes. I call them material. You've seen brokenness. I see building blocks. I'm weaving it all into beauty. You've only seen pieces, but I see the pattern. What looks chaotic to you is choreography to me. Trust the process. I never waste pain, and I never lose control. You are walking inside a divine design that leads straight to destiny. You've prayed for peace, but peace doesn't come from changed circumstances. It comes from changed perspective. You've looked for calm around you, but peace begins within you. When your mind aligns with my truth, chaos loses power. You've tried to control outcomes, but control creates anxiety. Surrender creates serenity. When you trust me fully, peace follows naturally. I'm not asking you to ignore reality. I'm asking you to see it through my eyes. Even in uncertainty, my hand is steady. Even in storms, my plan is sure. Even when it feels like everything's falling apart, it's actually falling into place. Comment 777 if this truth is settling in your heart. You've carried anxiety for too long, but I'm releasing rest over your spirit. Rest isn't laziness, it's trust. When you rest in me, I work for you. I'm not asking you to stop moving, I'm asking you to stop striving. Productivity isn't the proof of faith. Peace is. I want your heart still enough to hear direction, your mind quiet enough to recognize my voice. This next chapter will require more rest than rush, more prayer than panic, more listening than labor. The power you'll walk in will come from your ability to pause. Stop everything, because I'm igniting purpose through passion again. You've lost enthusiasm in places that once gave you life, but I'm reigniting that spark. I'm breathing new vision into old dreams. You'll wake up with ideas you can't ignore, with energy that surprises you, with confidence that radiates peace. You're stepping into alignment where purpose feels natural, not forced. I'm returning joy to your work, excitement to your calling, and clarity to your direction. You won't have to push your purpose uphill anymore. It will flow downhill because you're finally walking with me, not ahead of me. You've been waiting for validation, but I'm reminding you that you already have it. You don't need approval to pursue what I've ordained. The crowd's applause is fleeting. My affirmation is forever. Stop measuring your worth by reactions. Your value isn't determined by visibility. It's determined by divinity. The world will understand later what I'm revealing now. Move forward quietly. Let your results speak louder than your words. I'm positioning you to lead through consistency, not comparison. The spotlight doesn't define you. The substance within you does. You've been hesitant to dream again. afraid that disappointment will follow. But I'm giving you courage to believe without boundaries. This time it will be different because this time you're different. You're dreaming from maturity, not desperation. You're envisioning from faith, not fear. You're creating from overflow, not emptiness. I'm expanding your imagination because I move through visionaries who dare to see beyond their reality. You'll write ideas that inspire generations, build systems that solve problems, and speak words that shift atmospheres. This isn't fantasy, it's fulfillment unfolding. Stop everything, because I'm calling you into deeper intimacy with me. You've served me, but now I want you to know me. Beyond rituals, beyond requests, beyond religion, I want relationship. When you dwell in my presence, clarity comes without confusion, direction comes without delay, and peace becomes your permanent state. You've been chasing outcomes, but I'm teaching you to chase me. Because when you find me, everything else follows. Seek me first, and I'll make sure every other piece aligns effortlessly. You won't have to fight for it, it will flow. If this resonates with your spirit, hit that like button now. This is more than a moment. It's a movement. You're stepping into identity, authority, and divine confidence. You're walking as someone chosen, favored, and unstoppable. Heaven is backing every step you take. The doors ahead aren't just open, they're waiting for you to walk through. The world doesn't need another copy. It needs the authentic you I created. You're not here by chance. You're here by calling. And the calling is awakening right now, louder than fear, stronger than doubt, clearer than ever before. Stop everything, because this is the moment it all comes together. You've walked through valleys that tested your soul, climbed mountains that stretched your strength, and faced storms that tried to drown your faith. But through it all, you never stopped believing. You didn't know it then, but every trial was a thread in a greater tapestry. Every disappointment was a doorway to redirection. Every moment of pain was the shaping of power. You stand now at the edge of fulfillment, stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever before. You've become what the battle tried to break. You've become the living proof that faith wins. You've wondered if you were chosen, and I'm here to tell you, you were. You've questioned if you could handle the weight of what's coming, and I'm here to remind you, you already have. You survived what was meant to destroy you, and that survival was not for nothing. You're not just coming out of struggle, you're coming out with strategy. You've learned how to stand when everything falls, how to pray when words fail, how to trust when sight disappears. You've grown in silence, and now your growth will speak louder than any storm that tried to silence you. You've reached the point of divine confirmation. The tests were never to punish you. They were to prove you. Every time you stayed when it was easier to run, heaven took notice. Every time you forgave when it hurt, the heavens applauded. Every time you chose faith over fear, I wrote it in the book of remembrance. You have been faithful with little, and now I'm trusting you with much. The reward of this next season is not just blessing, it's authority. You will walk with peace that can't be shaken, speak with power that can't be denied, and move with confidence that can't be imitated. You've been prepared for purpose, and the time for release is now. You've carried dreams that seemed impossible, but I placed them there for a reason. They weren't fantasies, they were blueprints of what's already written in heaven. The reason they wouldn't leave your heart is because they're tied to your assignment. You've thought they were delayed, but delay was never denial. It was design. I needed time to align the right people, the right moments, the right doors. Now, everything is ready. What was once distant is at your doorstep. What was once abstract is becoming tangible. What you prayed for is manifesting before your eyes. The wait was long, but the reward will be worth every tear. Stop everything, because I'm about to pour blessings you can't contain. I'm releasing restoration for what you lost, revelation for what you didn't understand, and renewal for what you thought was gone forever. This is not partial repair, it's complete recovery. The years that were stolen are returning multiplied. The love you gave without return is being replaced with abundance. The energy you spent in pain is being renewed in joy. You will laugh again, not because circumstances changed, but because your soul remembers how to rejoice. You will wake with peace that feels supernatural because it is. This peace is your confirmation that the war is over. You've been asking how to move forward, and I'm saying, with faith, not fear. The same hand that carried you through will guide you ahead. You won't have to strive anymore. You'll flow. You won't have to beg anymore. You'll believe. You won't have to prove anymore. You'll simply be. I've already gone before you, clearing paths, preparing hearts, softening ground. You will step into opportunities that feel too easy, not because they are effortless, but because they are ordained. What you once chased will now chase you. What you once prayed for will now pursue you. You're stepping into alignment, and in alignment, everything works. You've wondered if I still speak, and this moment proves that I do. I'm speaking through the timing, through the peace, through the words that stir something deep inside you. This is not coincidence, it's communication. I'm confirming what you felt in your spirit for months, that the waiting wasn't wasted, that the pain had purpose, that the plan is still active. You've reached the turning point. You've passed the test. You've crossed the threshold. The things that used to intimidate you will now inspire you. The things that once drained you will now develop you. You're stepping into mastery, not of control, but of trust. Comment 777 if you received this truth, because agreement activates acceleration. Heaven responds to faith in motion. You've been faithful in the wilderness. Now, you'll be fruitful in the promised land. You'll see growth in places that once felt barren. You'll see doors open that logic can't explain. You'll meet people who feel like answers, not accidents. You'll feel peace that doesn't depend on circumstances, because it's rooted in presence. This is what divine timing looks like. It's not just about arrival. It's about awareness. You'll realize you are never waiting on the blessing. The blessing was waiting on you to believe you deserved it. Stop everything and take a breath. This is the moment to rest, not retreat. The warfare has served its purpose. The fire has refined you. The silence has strengthened you. And now, grace will carry you. You're not stepping into struggle. You're stepping into stability. I've built in you a foundation so firm that no storm can shake it. You'll stand in peace when others panic. You'll lead with calm while others crumble. You'll be light when the world darkens. That's what you've been prepared for, to shine, to guide, to love without fear. You're the example of endurance, the embodiment of faith, the evidence of divine promise fulfilled. You felt unseen, but I've been watching the entire time. Every time you thought no one noticed your effort, I did. Every moment you chose kindness when bitterness would have been easier, I recorded it. Every act of love, every prayer whispered through tears, every time you lifted someone else while you were hurting, I saw it all, and I'm repaying it all. This is your season of divine recompense, not as punishment to others, but as confirmation to you. You'll know that nothing was wasted. You'll see that every sacrifice had significance. You'll walk into rooms you once only dreamed of and realize you didn't get here by luck, but by grace. You've been chosen to carry something no one else could. That's why your journey was different. Others didn't understand it because it wasn't theirs to understand. The isolation, the pruning, the pressure, it all had purpose. You were never being punished, you were being trusted. I knew what I placed inside you, and I knew it could only emerge through fire. Now, what once felt like breaking has become birthing. You're carrying greatness, and it's time for delivery. The world is about to see what heaven already celebrated. You've been hidden, but now you'll be revealed. You've been faithful, and now you'll be fulfilled. If this resonates with your soul, hit that like button and declare your faith aloud. Say, I receive it. Speak it because your voice seals it. You are the manifestation of divine intention, the living answer to ancient prayers. You were born for this moment. You were designed for this purpose. You are not just a part of the story. You are the continuation of it. Every step you take now will echo through eternity. Every word you speak will carry authority. Every action will align with destiny. You are light in motion, hope embodied, love in human form. Stop everything, because heaven is applauding you. You've made it through the fire, through the waiting, through the wondering, and now you stand in victory. This is not the end. It's the beginning of a life that reflects glory. You'll see miracles daily, not as surprises, but as standard. You'll live in gratitude, not for what's coming, but for what already is. You'll walk in peace so strong that no chaos can break it. And as you do, remember this truth. You are the only one who could do this. You are chosen, called, and crafted for such a time as this. Heaven is proud of you. The earth needs you. And your time, your divine, appointed, destined time is now.